Ready?
Yeah.
What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Have your order in your mind and your money in your hand. Hi everyone, I'm Peggy Dawson. I'd like to welcome all of y'all to my hometown. Some of you may recognize this scene. We're at the Varsity, which is the largest drive-in restaurant in the entire world. You're going to notice too that I did not pronounce that last T in Atlanta. We don't do that. It's called Atlanta down here. And that's how we can tell if somebody's from here or not. But not only are the Varsity and I very proud to be from Atlanta and to call it home, Martin Luther King chose to make this the seat of his civil rights movement. Jimmy Carter has his presidential library just down the road a piece. Ted Turner founded his CNN Enterprises right here in Atlanta. And General Sherman thought it was so important during the Civil War, he chose to burn it down. We're also home to Coca-Cola World Headquarters, United Parcel Service, CNN, as I mentioned before, and Delta Airlines. That brings to mind, we have the largest and busiest airport in the world. We have a saying down here. If any of you have come through our airport, you probably can identify with this. You can't go to heaven or hell without going through the Atlanta airport. But let's get back to the story about why we're here. I have a story I'd like to tell you all. It's just a little short story. It took place back in 1928. There was a young college student. His name was Frank Gordy. Just across the expressway right here is the Georgia Institute of Technology, an engineering school. Well, Frank Gordy had gone to a two-year college up in North Georgia. He came down here to Georgia Tech to finish up his engineering degree. He had $2,000 burning a hole in his pocket, and he said, I'm going to start a hot dog stand and earn some more money. And you know, he was pretty daggum good at selling hot dogs, but he wasn't quite so good at engineering. I'm afraid he was asked to leave the Georgia Institute of Technology. But you know what he said to that? He said, that's okay with me. I can make more money selling hot dogs than I can being an engineer. And boy, did he ever. His daughter now runs the Varsity here, Nancy Gordy Sims. She runs it. And every day they sell 2 miles of hot dogs, a ton of onions, 2,500 pounds of potato, 50 gallons of chili, and about 2,000 fried pies every day. Not to mention, this is the largest single retail outlet anywhere in the world for Coca-Cola products, which is just right behind me. The world headquarters of Coke is just right up there. And when Georgia Tech, the football stadium too, is just right across the street, when they've got a ball game going on, they serve upwards of 30,000 customers every Saturday. They have a ball game right here at the Varsity. And you know, the Varsity has become the kind of place that if you come to Atlanta, it's on your travel itinerary. Everybody ends up here at one time or another. Back in the late 1930s, Clark Gable came for the premiere of Gone with the Wind, and he stopped by the Varsity. FDR's been to the Varsity. Bill Clinton's been to the Varsity. That's no big surprise because we know he's got a passion for fast food. Obama stopped by. President Obama stopped by last June when he was here in Atlanta for a conference. Muhammad Ali's been here. The walls of the Varsity are lined with photos of all the famous and perhaps a few infamous people too that have also been guests here. Another intriguing thing I like about the Varsity is the lingo. There's about 10 different kinds of hot dogs. And there's always a line. You walk up to order, like I said earlier, though, somebody's got to yell out at you, what do you have, what do you have, what do you have? About 55 cashier stations are open at any given point. 50 people to a line. That is not the time to say in your head, I wonder what the difference is between a hot dog and a naked dog is. A naked dog, you should know, is a plain hot dog on a bun. A hot dog is going to come with chili and mustard. A yellow dog is going to have just mustard. A red dog, just ketchup. This is a lingo that's come to be enjoyed by both the employees and the customers. And it's just a friendly, fun banter to have going on. Well, I have enjoyed spending these few minutes with y'all. I hope to see everybody real soon, but I have worked up quite an appetite out here, so I'm going to pop in for a chili dog.